Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to Old School Gaming. I am your host, Mr. Old School, and I have a solution to why we couldn't let the gnome out of his cage. At least I think. So you would think that you would come here and unlock the gate there, but no. As it turns out... one second. As it turns out, you have to unlock all the cells right here.
Oh yeah, get me on a boat and I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Blindfolded, hand tied behind my back even.
Although I don't know why he's still invisible, but he's showing up on my screen. Sort of. Or these liquor undeads, as I call them. Come here. Yep, I don't see him in here. I'm going to assume that he's following me, and I'm just going to make my way to the exit. Charred Battle Scepter. Oh, so you guys were held in here. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, that should take care of them. Now we're... Oops, never mind, there's more apparently. Not sure exactly where they came from, but... Because I thought I'd already cleared my way through here. What is this? What is glowing here? I think that's the gnome. I don't know how he ended up here and stuck in the wall. Like I said, I've played through this game many times. I've never seen that happen before, so that's interesting. I guess we'll go with that. Oop. Sorry about that. Alarm was going on my phone. I had to turn it off real quick. A blue item. What is it? Ring of Dissipation. Oh, are you kidding me? Babak is here. What's going on? Oh, there he is. Come on, Babak. Keep moving. You're right there. He's right there. Oh, this is going to glitch out on me, isn't it? This is not cool. Can I hit him? No.
I've no mana left.
I can't even talk to him. Come on, Babak. What if I teleport out? Oh, I can't gate from here. Great. Alright, give me a few minutes. I'm going to research this and figure it out. Okay, well, I just ran all the way back the way I came and ran back here, and Babak is right by the door. So, I guess the glitch kind of sort of fixed itself, I hope. Oh, now he's running around normally. Oh, I wish I could punt him. I've never wanted to punt a gnome more in my life. Pick up some of the gear that I left behind last time. I'm so eager to get the hell out of here now. Let's see. I forget which dock it was. Wait, was it this way? Yeah, I think we have to go up and around. Oh, pick up that shield. Yeah, this should be it.
So you're back to claim the ship, and you've got the ruby. I think we can do business. She's all yours, then. Finest ship I ever built. Look her over, then load her up. Before you weigh anchor, though, your navigator and I should have a little talk. You do have a navigator, don't you? Oh, the Pit of Ill Omen ain't some lazy little stream, and I didn't spend months building this ship just to see her get smashed to pieces. Find a navigator before you set sail. Your journey's gonna be a lot quicker than you thought.
He's going to be my navigator. There we go.
Babignan! Now, he's the best there is. He'll see you the way you need to go or die trying. Best of luck, friends. Hope you know what you're doing. May the pit be kind to you. May the gods watch over you. Best ship I ever built. As long as they don't hit any storms on their journey, they should be fine.
We're going to hit storms, aren't we?
A great wound on the face of Narrath. The Pit of Ill Omen was a mighty sea, imprisoned on all sides by towering cliffs. It was a hidden world containing grasslands, tropical islands, and even stretches of desert within its chaotic interior, all knotted together by mysterious ancient gates, part of an old riddle that no explorer had yet been able to solve. Having barely survived the perilous journey into the pit, the wooden boat, in urgent need of repair, soon found itself in the prey of another force. Not long after their arrival, evil magic filled the sky of the pit, and lightning lashed down from above. The tired vessel found it had nowhere to flee, and the storms tore the ship apart. But there were survivors, and that meant the battle for Narrath was not yet over.
Well, considering there's only 2 of us and there were survivors, I guess that gives us pretty good odds. uh, Nothing to see here, just wading to shore. Pork.
Easy there, easy. You took quite a beating. Almost thought that storm had killed you. You got some courage to brave the waters around here. They don't call this the Island of Knives for nothing. Those waves out there can cut a ship to pieces. You're the only one I've seen crawl away from that ship of yours. Hope there wasn't no one but you aboard. If there was, well, I pity him. No one deserves to die on the bottom of the ocean floor, no matter what they've done in their lives. I can guess why you're here. After that big orc, maybe, huh? Him and his slaver's been a terror on these islands for months, taking prisoners and carrying them up to Black Delve to get turned into the walking dead by some vampire or another. That orc's the one who sacked the village of Water's Edge on the western side of the island. Not a person left in it. They've all been carted away to Black Delve or to prisons here in the pit. That's why I've been hiding up here on this side of the island. Didn't want to get myself captured. Looks like we're stuck together. There's no ships left around here. That orc must have figured you for dead when that storm hit your ship. I saw him heading south toward the caves on the other side of the island. There's one of those portals he uses to get around the pit located there. It shouldn't be guarded. Doubt they're expecting any trouble. Yeah, portals. Ancient things all over the pit. They connect all the islands and other places, too. No one knows who built them or why, but the theory is there's some kind of crazy planar rope knot. You figure out the right path through them, and they're supposed to lead to some great treasure. Maybe even the Horn of Ill Omen. Now, wouldn't that be fine? Hmm? The Horn's the reason the town of Water's Edge was founded. People have been coming here looking for it for as long as I can remember. Hey, I even looked for the Horn myself for a few seasons. And my father, even longer than that. He taught me how to use the Horn if it was ever found, but he never got his hands on it. Maybe it's better that way, considering the name it's got. Tell you what, if you happen to find that Horn, bring it back, and I'll show you how to use it. The Horn's supposed to have some kind of power over planar barriers. I might be able to use it to get you where you need to go. Even send you home if you want. Well, I bet some of the villagers might have some clues on where to find it. Maybe even crazy old Laszlo. He was captured when the orc and his slavers hit Water's Edge. I haven't seen him since. He might be on one of the other islands, still alive. But who knows? If so, you'd probably find him through one of the portals that connects the islands.
Well, okay, so we're looking for the Horn of Ill Omen, and here are treasure chests.
Sun, sand, and wreckage. It's a shame it is.
Are those big clamshells. Alright, so we've spoken to him, we've got our marching orders, and we're going to map out this island. We're going to kill everything we can and hopefully get to level 43. Where is Babbick? I forget if we have to talk to him or if we need to. I think he's somewhere? Maybe? I don't think he's this direction, but there's other shells and stuff here, so we're going to go ahead and explore. If there are slaves, there are probably going to be slavers. So, oh good, a save point. I definitely want to save after that glitch with Babbick. Yeah, I was reading some crazy things. Somebody had apparently killed Babbick somehow in his cell, so they couldn't complete the quest. That was rather interesting. I'm glad my problem wasn't nearly as dire as that. There we go. That is nowhere near an upgrade, but we could sell it. For some reason, when I hit the select button on my controller, it opens up a web page. I'm not entirely sure why that is. Alrighty, we're gonna continue to explore. This must be the town that all the people were taken from, so it's probably going to be completely empty. See if there's anything at the end of this pier. Some treasure chests. We'll finish mapping out that island, find Babbick. I don't remember if we have to talk to him, but I think he pretty much says that he's going to settle here, so we don't have to deal with him any further, which is great. And I have to say the music here is a huge improvement compared to the last place. Actually, let me go ahead and set the volume down a little bit more, just in case I don't want it drowning out my voice. Because I don't always speak, especially when I get into a rhythm and I'm playing and I kind of my tone kind of drops a little bit. I have noticed that. My buddy was watching my videos like, yeah, these are great videos, this EverQuest stuff, but sometimes I can't hear you talking. I'm like, oh, I know. I know it gets drowned out when I'm in combat and stuff. Oh, a bomb. We managed to avoid that. Probably set by some kind of slaver. Little bastards. Alright, we're going to go back and look for some more chests. Find Babbitt and look for this Pit of Ill Omen. I do remember, I mean, I obviously, there's a secret, not a secret, but a plot thing. I know what it is because I've played through this a million times, so I'm not going to spoil it for you guys that are watching it for the first time. But beyond that, I know we have to help a mermaid at some point. She's looking for a conch shell, and I know we fight underneath the ocean as well. Pirates and the like. Please don't be another... Okay, good. Didn't want it to be another bomb. Alright, so we have mapped out this island, and it is absolutely free of enemies. There is a triangular point to a different zone, but I want to find Babbitt first real quick, just to wrap that part up. Just exploring the outer edge here, like so, because there are chests. Not that we are hurting for anything gear-wise, but what can I say? I just like to get them. We're just going to hightail it back over here for a second. I think I saw another island. I just got to remember which direction it was. I love the beach. My favorite environment. I love going to the mountains and hiking, like the Smokies up in Tennessee and North Carolina, but man, there's something about the beach. I just love doing it once or twice a year. Not sure if I'd want to live in a beach, but... Alright, where the heck is it? I know there's something here. Maybe I was wrong. I guess Babbitt isn't on this island. Huh. Let me just check one more thing over here. Because I swore when I was out that I saw... No? Alright, I guess not. Wait, nope. That's as far as we can go. Maybe we'll run into Babbitt somewhere else then. Like I said, I'm not even sure that we need to talk to him. Alright then. Well, I guess our marching orders are pretty clear. Sorry about the detour. I will stop recording for just a second, and then when we get to the next zone area, I will record again. Alright, we are ready to progress now that I've made it back. Let's go to the island caves.
This land's not fit for man nor beast, and especially not me.
I don't know, it's kind of charming. Secluded. Got shells, got a tree somehow that fell in here. Oh, we have... Are those frog locks? If those aren't frog locks, maybe they're like their mutated cousins. Frog locks were races created by, I believe, Nathaniel Marr. I know that they... Well, the good frog locks at any rate. Creatures of they're creatures of valor, as I understand. They had a city in EverQuest called Guck, and I didn't know much about EverQuest back in the day. I was just running around. I was outside of the troll city of Gob, I think it was, and all of a sudden, all of these frogs started spawning from the swamp and beating up the guards and invading the city right as I'm outside. I just happened to be there when that event happened, and And yeah, so yeah, they took over the troll city, and I believe the trolls had to settle in Narrath, which a lot of them already were. They were, you know, merchants and whatnot in the foreign quarter. But that was just neat. I absolutely got my ass handed to me. Yeah, one of those strong froglogs that were invading killed me. Then I came back with members of my guild, and one of them that was a rogue went invisible, snuck inside. He's like, oh my god, they're killing everyone. They're killing all the trolls. So I've had a special hatred for froglogs ever since. And I went to their city of Guck many times. It has multiple layers. There were even undead froglogs near the bottom. Gotta pick up all these potions. I don't know that I need them all, but what the hell. So yeah, I always go out of my way to kill froglogs whenever I can. Poor stupid trolls lost their city. Okay. That's a pretty nasty crab monster. Doesn't give much experience either. Ooh, but there's a chest. A Feardoll pick. So a wood elf pick. Oh, a quest giver.
Look out! It's a trap!
It's a trap! We can't handle enemies of this magnitude. Dark elves. Sweet. Okay. Yep, I'm absolutely not going to get killed by that. Oh, poison. Must heal. Must heal. Come here. I hate killing dark elves. But
Thank the gods you rescued me. Those slavers were using me as a pack mule to carry what was left of the town of Water's Edge over to their camp on the Western Island. Then suddenly, some orc pops through the portal and tells them to prepare an ambush for you. Guess they didn't prepare enough, huh? Right over there is the portal to the Western Island. Be careful, the orcs are as thick as flies there. They got my poor brother Laszlo. They've driven him mad with torture trying to figure out the secret of these portals. Look, I know you've already saved my life today, but if there's any way you can rescue my brother Laszlo from those slavers, I'd be grateful. Pretty soon they're gonna realize he can't tell them anything they want to know. And they'll... well, I'll never see him again.
man, my swords are nicked.
Meet me back
Jeez.
at Water's Edge if you can. Depending on what I can salvage from the stolen goods here, I might be able to rebuild my shop, even restock it. If you need anything, come by and I'll give you what help I can.
On that cutscene, my swords were heavily nicked. That was crazy. Alright, so we're dealing with, looks like dark elves and orcish
This
slavers.
land's not fit for man nor beast, and especially not me.
I love this music, man. Get away with me, your trident bullshit. Alright. So much better music compared to Black Delve Reach. Oh, I love it. That is what I think of when I think of EverQuest, that kind of haunting melody. There was a place in EverQuest 2 called the Island of Mara, and it was very Asian themed. You know, there were rice fields and a pagoda, and you fought a dragon turtle named Sheldrock, I think his name was. But the music there, oh my goodness, it was amazing. I know we're going to face more Dark Elves as it goes on, and Orcs. Man, these guys got a lot of treasure on them. Alright, I believe one way goes to a dead end, but I don't remember if it's right or left. We'll just follow yeah, it's this one. We can't get past the trees, at least not yet, I don't think. So that leaves us one direction to go. The mermaid.
Oh, I didn't hear you coming. Excuse me, could you please step back? You're in my sun. I'd be more than willing to move, but it's the whole tail thing. You have no idea what it's like. You landfolk can come and go whenever you please, but we merfolk, we're stuck in the water. And you have no idea how boring it is beneath the waves.
Hey, I saw The Little Mermaid as a kid, I know.
But you, on the other hand, could you do a little favor for me? I swam up here looking for shells. A conch shell, actually. If you happen to come across one, could you bring it to me? I'll reward you.
I believe she gives us some kind of breath that allows us to breathe underwater. I think that's what the reward is. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's a teleport spot, so that's good. Let's kill some more froglocks. I'm going to call these guys froglocks. I don't think they are. But, you know what? It's cathartic all the same. One hit kill. I'm like an EverQuest One Punch Man. Oh, never mind. He took two. I spoke too soon. I don't think these guys are slavers. I think these are just denizens of the island. But we're going to be facing more Dark Elves soon enough, and I know that they mainly use poison and disease magic, which I almost died in that last area. That was crazy. That I thought I got out of the spread of that disease or poison rainstorm, whatever the hell it's called. I can't remember. Which I should, because I've played a Dark Elf character through to completion. Anyway, it's damage over time, and I nearly died, but thankfully I didn't. And then I was like, oh my god, what if this guy dies and I can't continue the quest or continue the game? Because people mentioned that Bobik had been killed. Fortunately, none of those things happened to us. Oh, a Cyclops? Okay. Alright, we need a moment to prepare. If you could just give us a little bit of time, thank you very much. Alright, we gotta watch out for this guy. Well, he's a giant, so he's probably gonna hit really hard. Whoa. Alright, we gotta stand still for just a second. Let him swing, get a couple hits in. Oh, he farted. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's clever. Are you... Not since Primal Rage have I seen an attack that resolved around a fart. You didn't even give that much experience. That's a shame. Into the caves. More froggies. Or...
Soljasek rule, but it's too hot here.
Soljasek Ro, the god of fire. Yeah, I guess for a Nordheimer it would be... Well, she's not a Nordheimer. I get that confused with Conan Exiles. She is a barbarian. She is a Northerner. And speaking of Conan, I don't know why my game is launching like that. That's weird. It's almost like it heard me say Nordheimer. It's like, what? You want to play EverQuest? Okay. Or Conan? Anyway, she is, as I've said before, is a barbarian. So they like the frozen north. So yeah, tropical island, that would be a bit much for her. Oh, I got another crab leviathan thing. I do like that even if they're swimming underwater, I can still hit them. So that's nice. Let's get this treasure chest. A Combine Circlet. I wonder if that's supposed to be from the Combine Empire. I don't know a lot about the Combine Empire. Maybe I'll do some research on that for the next video. I believe they were behind the spires that led to the moons of Narrath, or at least one moon. Luckland, which is the expansion Shadows of Luckland, which is the expansion that started when I started playing EverQuest. And I don't know if I've told this story before or not, but I was fighting some giant centipede monster up on the moon of Luckland, and all of a sudden my entire screen went black. So I'm reaching around behind my monitor, thinking my monitor died, checking all the cables, and it turned out that the enemy had just blinded me for a moment. So. But this was back in the days of dial-up. I think cable internet was just starting to become a thing. I didn't have it yet, and wasn't nearly as computer savvy as I am now, which is not to say that I'm super savvy now, but whatever. So yeah, that was a pretty funny memory, and apparently I'm not the only person that happened to. Because you couldn't see anything because it was a full screen game. There was no, at least I don't think there was no windowed mode. So when the entire screen went blank, you could hear the sound, but you couldn't play, you couldn't do anything, and it wasn't for like 5 or 10 seconds either. So yeah, I guess you can be forgiven for thinking that your monitors were dying. Or monitor, I should say. I didn't have dual monitors back then. Here, froggy, froggy. I'm in the mood for frog legs. No more treasure. Alright, let's go out to the other side. I bet we're going to run into orcs pretty soon.
This land's not fit for man nor beast, and especially not me.
Oh, there's Babbick.
Hey, you stay away from me! Don't Alive? Ha! Of course I'm alive. No thanks to you. Death apparently avoids me like the plague, but suffering seems to like me just fine. Oh, I can't win. I'm destined to be punished for trying to help people. Key? The door isn't locked. There just wasn't much reason to leave until you showed up. And that's not much of a reason. Where would I have gone? This is a pretty small island, you know, and it's crawling with slavers. Well, there was some crazy human running around in chains. This used to be his cage, as a matter of fact. The slavers were asking him all sorts of questions and getting some real odd answers. I think they got tired of his squirrel talk and sent him through one of those weird gates. But I don't know which one. He's probably still alive. Somewhere. Oh, you ain't getting me out of here. I can still smell slavers on this island, and I'm not budging from this cage until the coast is clear, so to speak.
You know, Babak, you can talk about suffering, but you were the one that made me suffer when you glitched, so I don't want to hear it. But yes, I will kill the slavers, if for no other reason than I want experience. Okay, those guys died a lot quicker than I thought they were going to. But there are a lot of them, so let's go orc hunting. These little makeshift tents have the treasures in it, and you can also break these weapon stands apart as well. I believe we saw this already in one of the orc caves. Alright, 53 orcs to kill. Guy's got some funky hair. Reminds me of the trolls from shoot, not BioWare game, Blizzard game, Warcraft. Yeah, not that shitty World of Warcraft, but Warcraft Orcs and Humans, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, the expand, all those good games. Those were fun. All right. Any more orcs around here? Does not seem to... Wait a minute. What's through here? Oh! Damn it. At least this game is fair. It doesn't give you chest after chest of bombs. It kind of plays that prank once in a while and then doesn't revisit it, so I'll give them that. That was pretty good. Tarnished plate leggings of the giants. Huh. Interesting. Doesn't look like there's anything more up here to explore. Can't get around there. At least not yet. So we're going to continue around, back around this way. I think after we I think after we kill the slavers and Babak leaves, I think he settles on a micro island. That's what I was looking for. I forgot that there was this step first. So he'll settle somewhere and we'll have some final dialogue with him. But yeah, he doesn't really play much more part of the story. He's pretty much done. Alright, it's been 3 minutes since I killed something. Come on, orcs. Neat shield with the skull on it. I like it. I believe we have to go into these caves to kill some of the slaves as well. Or slavers, rather. Not slaves. Yep, and there are dark elves in there. Oh, dark elves.
For man nor beast,
And frogs.
and especially not me.
Wow, that's a lot of frogs. You get some death. And you, and you, and you. Oh, there's two of them? Oh, dear. Oh, you dropped some plate. I like that. It's not an upgrade, but hey, I'll take it. Yeah, that pretty much confirms that these guys aren't slavers because they don't count towards the kill counter. Which is fine by me. The more enemies I can kill, the better. We got a lot of levels still to go. We got a lot of areas still to explore. We have a desert, we have a frozen tundra environment that my character's just gonna love. Lots to see. Oop, what was that? Earrings of Restoration. Interesting. Amulet of... was that balancing or rebalancing? Anyway, probably not an upgrade. Man, I left all sorts of gear behind. I think there are 2 or 3 island caves we have to explore to get all the slavers, if I'm not mistaken. There's another dark elf. Okay, this cave is bigger than I thought it was going to be. Yep, disease and poison spells, pretty standard fare. Dark elves are dressed pretty promiscuously. Huh. Oh, come here. Hold still. Alright, that's the end of this cave. Any treasure? Still looking for... nope, no more treasure. Alright, so we could get our way out of here. Killed a fair number of slavers. Rid the world of more frogs, so it's been a good mission in here. I am pleased. And we are only 2 bubbles away from level 43. As I've said before, I believe the cap is 50 in this game. The sequel, I think it gives you 10 more levels. I think it's level 60. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I think in the original EverQuest game the cap was 50 and then the first expansion made it 60. I don't think it was 55. I think it was actually 60. So that's kind of neat how there's parallels there. Wish they made a Champions 3. That would have been awesome. Or a modern day version of it. Oh, that would be so cool. I wonder if there's a modding community that took these games and, you know, modernized them. I don't think that would probably be the case. The games were popular, but they were kind of a niche game. I don't know if that was more or less niche than the Baldur's Gate games that were just like these. They are talking about making an EverQuest 3. Or there might even be something in development. We're not entirely sure. Everybody talks about World of Warcraft, but EverQuest was actually the first 3D MMO. There were other MMOs before that. Ultima Online was one of them, but that was, I think it was a top-down, it wasn't 3D. So yeah, EverQuest was the first 3D MMO, and many of the game developers that went on to make World of Warcraft got their start on EverQuest. So if it wasn't for EverQuest, World of Warcraft may not have existed as it had. Or, I'm sorry, as it ended up being. I am absolutely not a World of Warcraft fan. I think that I think it's way too hyped up. But they did have one hell of a good marketing campaign. I remember years ago when the game was out for a number of years before it got popular. Most people don't seem to remember that. But I remember seeing like a Toyota car commercial with World of Warcraft themes, and I remember thinking to myself, this game's going to do well because they're going to do, heavy marketing, and kids are going to play it, and kids are going to tell their friends to play it, and that's exactly what happened. EverQuest, never so much. There was some marketing. They got Heather Graham, if you've seen, what was that movie? The movie where the guys are all drunk and they're in Vegas and they're looking for their friend. The Hangover. She plays like the stripper with the with the baby in it. She was also in Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, I think it was. And then Christopher Lee, who played Count Dooku, Saruman from Lord of the Rings, and countless other roles if you've seen him throughout the decades. That man was an absolute legend. Anyway, they both played major characters in EverQuest 2, so that was kind of a big deal. I believe EverQuest came out 4 or 5.
I cannot carry anymore.
Or 6 months before World of Warcraft, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Normally I stop recording here just to sell, but I'll just sell real quick and we'll go back to the island.
No sign of Laszlo, huh? Well, I hope he's all right. If there's anything here that could help rescue him, let me know.
Yeah, you think he would give it to me for free since I'm trying to find his brother, but no, you still have to pay for things. So rescue my brother, but by the way, I'm not going to give you a discount. By the way, I'm not going to give you items for free. Just briefly looking at everything, nothing is an upgrade. Oh, what is that? What is my circlet at, or my headgear at? 113, that's an upgrade. Alright, we're going to go ahead and equip that. There we go, 117. Wait. That requires level 35, but this one requires level 45 and it's weaker. So we're going to go ahead and sell that real quick. Because that doesn't make a lot of sense. All right. Let's get on back to it. Oh yeah, there's another island cave here. I guess we'll go and knock that out real quick. See what other treasures and horrors await us. 15 slavers left. Just going to explore over here real quick. This game definitely rewards you for exploring different areas. You can find treasure chests and things like that. which I like. I like that kind of stuff. I said I'm going to go right back, but I want to just go ahead and map out the rest of this island real quick. And the rest of those slavers are probably going to be in that cave that we need to go to, so we'll double back. I like that they keep all the dark elves in the dark area. They definitely saw better at night, but they most certainly. Oh, nice. The island is clean. Check the caves around the islands for more slavers. Okay, yeah, like I thought. But dark elves could absolutely go out in, there was no penalty for them to do so. But I guess it would make sense for slavers of their kind to be in dark caves. They have great night vision.
This land's not fit for man nor beast, and especially not me.
Oh man, I got stuck on that rock. Every time the disease hits you, it stuns you a little bit. Get over here. I tagged her. There we go. Let's finish out these slavers and find Laszlo. Yeah, it's fun. I remember so much about this game and the story and everything, but then I forget little things like the farting Cyclops and how to unlock the dungeon and things like that. It's interesting what you remember and then what you forget. And I played this game a lot more than I played the second one. I think I only beat the second one time, if I'm not mistaken. It's neat that you can teleport your character from the first game to the second game. That was a really good design feature. Ten slavers left. That will not be enough to get us to level, unless we face a boss of some kind. Which I'm probably not remembering. Maybe it's a group of dark elves that kind of act as a boss. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure the last group of them are clustered together. These treasure chests kind of blend in with the ground a little bit. I really should try using an axe. I like swords, but it seems like it would fit my character if I used that. 9 slavers left. Oh man, I ran right into that disease. Five slavers left. No escaping me. I come like death. Three to go. Haha. Missed me. And you're the last. Say goodnight. A Minotaur axe. Nice.
I cannot carry anymore.
Ugh. Alright, well, I think that I will go back and sell and save, and since we've killed all the slavers and we have to return to Babbic, I think that's a good stopping place for today. And I will pick this up again next time, and we will continue searching for the Horn of Ill Omen, a conch shell, and Laszlo. Please feel free to like and subscribe, guys. It really helps out my channel, and keep following up for more EverQuest adventures. See you later.